everyone. First of all, I would like to thank all my patrons on Patreon, because maybe you've noticed, but the lighting has improved. And that's because I actually was able to afford lights. I used to film in daylight, but then I moved and now I'm living right in the center of the city, and if I want to film by my window, there's just noise always. So I can't film in daylight anymore, and I'm filming in my bedroom now, but the lighting here is horrible. So I improvised a bit in the past, but it never was really great, and now I have lights and I'm so happy. So thank you so much. Because of you I was able to improve my video quality, in my opinion. I hope you like the lights too. As you can see in the title, I'm going to do a tag. There will be no sounds, just talking, and I know that I already did that recently, but I got these 2 days ago and I wanted to show off my lights. So yeah, I guess it's my excuse for making this video. I'm going to do this tag. I found it on the website of ASMR Hub. I was actually looking for sleep relaxation scripts. On asmrisland.com they used to have that, but the site has been down, sadly, and now I can't find relaxation scripts that I can use. I mean, I made a video on my own once, but I think it would also be nice to have one that's a little better thought out, I guess. If you know a place where I can get a script or something, you can let me know. But now I came across this tag and I thought it would be nice. So I only looked at the first few questions. I didn't want to look through all of them, so it would be a bit more spontaneous, I guess, but I wanted to kind of know what it was like, so I read a few. But yeah, let's get started. The first tag is, what time did you get up this morning? Well, there's a difference between waking up and actually getting out of bed. In the weekends I like to stay in bed because I'm in love with sleeping. I really, really like sleeping and just lying in my bed. So I think I woke up at 9:15 or something, but then I started doing Facebook on my mobile phone, and I think I came out of bed half an hour later, at like 9:45 or something. So yeah, it can be much later, but it can also be earlier. How do you like your steak? Yeah, I'm going to offend people, but I think I'm gonna say well done. I know that's like really bad, but somehow steak just doesn't do it for me. I feel like I lack certain taste buds for steak, and I often think that most of the flavor comes from the sauce, even though on a real good steak you shouldn't have to put sauce on. But yeah, so I'm sorry, but I really don't like it rare, and I often order like halfway and not like well done completely all the way. But yeah, no, I don't like rare, sorry. What was the last film you saw at the cinema? It was Ex Machina, and I was really impressed by that movie, and I really recommend it. And it's something that I've been thinking about. The subject of the movie is something that I've been thinking about a lot. I won't spoil anything, but it's about artificial intelligence, and it's probably becoming a real thing in my lifetime. And it can go really bad or really good. And I read a blog post on Wait But Why on it, and it scared the hell out of me. I like the blog Wait But Why anyway. I bought a t-shirt recently and I showed it on my Facebook, but nobody recognized the blog, so that made me a little bit sad. I can really recommend the blog. He writes longer stories. And Ex Machina was a quality film and really made you think about what artificial intelligence can do if you're gonna create yeah, people, if you're gonna create something that can outwit you, then that can be really scary. So, really food for thought. What is your favorite TV show? That's difficult because I like series. I really consider it one of my hobbies. But I'm also quite picky because there are a few shows that are considered like good shows that I still do not like because I want the show to make me happy. So I watched Grey's Anatomy. Grey's Anatomy is not considered a very good show, I guess, but I watched it for years, but too many main characters died and I was crying my eyes out every episode, so I got sick of it and I stopped watching. And I'm really glad I did, because afterwards I saw a BuzzFeed list once of all the people that had died on Grey's Anatomy, and I was mind blown that not one character can leave that show without dying. Amazing. A series that I stopped watching, which my boyfriend really didn't like because he really wanted to watch it with me, was Breaking Bad, because that show didn't make me happy. I understand, I thought the quality was good, but I didn't like it. So that kind of puts you on the rail of sitcoms, I guess. And I think that my all-time favorite show still is Friends, because after all this time it can still make me laugh. And I think I have it on box set, and I think I watched the whole show 3 or 4 times now. So yeah, I really like Friends. And of course Chandler is my favorite because, yeah, sarcasm. Number 5. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? I can give a really long answer to all these questions. I think I'm gonna have to keep it a bit short, otherwise it's going to be over an hour. This one is really tough, because when I think about where I live, I feel I'm a very fortunate person. I live in the Netherlands, and even though Dutch people are really famous for complaining about everything, I think we are one of the luckiest people in the world, and I'm comfortable here. But if I was to go about nature or something, then I guess I would take like New Zealand, because the variety is so great and it's so beautiful, but it's still a Western culture kind of, because the thing that I'm a scaredy cat. I'm afraid of going on holiday somewhere in Asia because it's so different from what I know. Because even people that I know that went to the States, even difference between Europe and the USA are already so great, while both considered Western developed world. So, well, I think I'm very happy that I live in the Netherlands, but nature-wise, I guess New Zealand would be really cool. Okay, 6. What did you have for breakfast? I had oatmeal in milk with banana and some 70% chocolate and cinnamon, and I really like that. What is your favorite cuisine? Well, I already confessed it a little bit at question number 2, but I feel like I'm a bit of a how do I say it? Redneck? No. I'm bad with food. People consider the things that I do with food as something you shouldn't do, I guess. I really don't like foreign food. Like, I'm really bad. I don't like a lot of stuff. And there are also parts of Dutch cuisine that I really do not like. Hutspot. Oh, I really don't like it. But I'm really the potato with a piece of meat with what's it called? The green stuff. You know, broccoli and all that kind of stuff. aardappels, groente, vlees, just basic stuff like that. And but I also really like pastas. But I think that if Italians saw how I make different kind of pastas, that they would like cry their eyes out. So yeah, I don't really know. What foods do you dislike? Okay, there are too many to really name, but I really dislike olives. I think they're really gross. I dislike almost any kind of fish, which people somehow find very funny because I studied marine biology, and they think, oh, you don't like fish, and I think, well, I think that kind of matches because I like fish as animals, but I don't want to eat them because I think they're gross, and most of the time you can't eat fish that were ecologically damn it, I can't find words today, so it's going to be really difficult talking video then, but I think that there's no fish that you can eat without you having supported someone that's being unsustainable. There's almost no sustainable fishery going on, so I don't even mind that I do not like that I don't like fish. And when I have to name everything I don't like, I find it hard to think about it, but when people throw stuff on my plate, then I really often don't like something. So I'm sorry for all the people that have to feed me from time to time. My boyfriend's crying over all the things that I don't like because he likes them very, very much. What is my favorite place to eat? You mean at a local restaurant or something? I don't really have one. I don't really go out eating that much because, well, that costs a lot of money. Well, I guess I'm gonna name someone then. I'm going to name Donatello. It's a Italian restaurant, and they make really great pizzas, and they go from €7 or something. So you can actually, with one pizza and one drink, you can be done for €10, which I think is pretty good for eating out. What is my favorite dressing? There are a lot of food questions in here. Jeez. Okay, what's my favorite dressing? It's honey mustard, I guess, if that's a thing in English. But Dutch people will know what I mean, I guess. Where am I? What kind of vehicle do you drive? A bicycle. I ride a bicycle like all Dutch people do. Okay, bicycles are the greatest things ever, and I love my bike. And if I had my bike stolen once, then I was really, really sad, because the bike really is like an extension of me. And every time my bike is in the shop because I have to repair something, I just feel like I feel crippled. I really love my bike, and I mean, I know a car will be a good thing eventually, but I don't have the money for that anyway right now. I have a license, but I don't have a car. What are your favorite clothes? I think I'm really the simple kind of dress. I mean, I'm wearing a hoodie vest right now. Ooh. Yeah, I wear a hoodie vest right now. And just a simple t-shirt. Yeah, you can see it. A simple t-shirt, a jeans. That's basically it. But lately I've been trying to do other stuff as well, with dresses and skirts and stuff. But I somehow find that difficult to I'm not very experienced with combining clothes like those, and I feel there are certain parts of my body that I'm not very happy with, and one part of those are my upper legs, my thighs. I think they're a bit big, so when I'm wearing a skirt I always feel a bit self-conscious, so I think I'm most comfortable in jeans, t-shirt, and a vest. So is this called a vest? A vest is something else, right? Well, whatever. You know what I'm wearing. Where would you visit if you had the chance? guess I'm going for New Zealand again. It's still pretty there. Cup half empty or half full? That's a good question. I'm gonna say half full because I want it to be half full. But I sometimes have days where I really feel half empty. But it's something that overcomes me from time to time, and I choose to see it half full when I really try to. Where would you want to retire? I'm still going for New Zealand. That doesn't really change right now. Favorite time of day? That's really difficult. Because I like my bed so much, I find it hard to get up in the morning. But if I stay in too long, then I feel like I'm wasting my day. But at the same time, I often get most productive in the evenings. So it's like, it can be the morning, it can be the evening, but basically it's never the afternoon. I'm babbling, and I hope that this is relaxing, because I really feel like it's not. But I hope you'll just bore you to sleep. So yeah. Where were you born? I was born in the Netherlands, and I was born in Enschede. I don't think I've ever shared that information, really. I've always kept my location kind of personal. I don't really know why. Kept it to myself. Kept it private, personal. So yeah, I'm from the east in the Netherlands, and everything. I live in the west now, and even though Enschede is still kind of a big city in the east, I still felt like some farm girl when I came here, because everything was different and close. I was very used to living very far away from everything that was going on in the Netherlands, and now I live right in the middle, and it's still strange to me after 2 years. What is your favorite sport to watch? I'm gonna say hockey, because I played it a lot when I was younger. I was not very good at it, and I also didn't fit in with the girls, because sadly most of the girls that play hockey indeed are, I don't know the English term, but kakker. Dutch people will know what I mean. There's this certain type of people that play hockey, and I just didn't really fit in, so I wasn't comfortable with the girls. I wasn't very good at it. I was scared. I had an accident. I got a hockey stick right in my face. I still have a small scar here, a small scar on my lip, and half my front tooth is gone here, which still makes me sad. I really, really hate that it's gone, because I really like my teeth. And yeah, after that it just never got any better again, but I still like to watch it because I know how it works, and because it's a lot faster than football or soccer, as the Americans say soccer. Football is so slow. I don't know why it's so popular in Europe. I don't like to watch it at all. And hockey is much quicker, and I like that. There's more going on, and it's interesting almost the whole game, instead of only like the few minutes that someone's getting close to the goal. Okay, I have to go a bit quicker through these questions, they take so long. Where am I? I am question 19 of the 50. Okay, who do you think will not tag you back? Well, I wasn't tagged in this, and I'm not gonna tag anybody. It's just this I came across as a list and I thought it was fun. Person you expect to tag. No. There's another question I'm gonna skip. Another one. 22, bird watcher. I guess it's the question whether I am one. And I wish I made time for it because I actually really like it. And for my dad's birthday some time ago, we actually rented like this small bird watching hut that we sat in all day in front of a small pond where birds came to drink and bathe, and it was really nice. Only my camera is really crappy, so I can't take really nice pictures, but it was really great, and I had a fun time with my dad the whole day, and he was really happy. He really liked the gift. It's really, sometimes you feel like it's getting hard to buy your parents gifts because they already have everything they want basically, but actually it gets easier because they just want to spend the day with you. So one of the best gifts to give your parents is an activity that you can share interests, and mine was watching birds with my dad, and he was really happy, so that was nice. Are you a morning person or a night person? Well, we already discussed this a little bit at the favorite part of the day question. I'm gonna say night. Even though I can be very productive in the morning, but I'm gonna say night because I already noticed that it's so much better for me if I can work, if I can get up at 8 o'clock in the morning instead of 7. But I have to get up earlier than 8 because of everything starting at 9. If things started at 10, I would be so happy. But yeah, that's never gonna happen. Do you have any pets? Yes, I do. I have 4 rats at the moment. Only one is really, really old, so I'm afraid she won't be among us much longer. That's sad. But the other 3 are still young. They were born in December, so they're 7 or 8 months old now. And they're really cute, and I love them very much. But I also hate them very, very much at times because they murder things. They eat through things, cables and headphones and wallets and books. I'm really neat with books, and then they just gnaw right. They just bite a piece off, and it hurts me inside. And then I just have to think about how they're just things, and I shouldn't be so materialistic, but it really makes me cry. I've actually cried over my wallet, I believe, because I bought it. It was 1 month old or something after I've been looking for a good wallet for months, after they ate the first one and then they ate my new one, and I was really, really mad. But they always get away with everything because the one that eats everything is also the one that looks the cutest. She gets away with everything. She has such a cute face. Any new and exciting news you'd like to share? I think I did at the beginning of the video. I have new lighting. Yay! I guess that's it. What did you want to be when you were little? I wanted to be one of those people who work with dolphins, you know, in those with the shows. I thought it would be the most amazing thing ever, and in some way I still do, but I also don't support those things anymore. In the Netherlands we don't have the killer whales because they're just simply too big. I don't know how you could ever keep them. And the documentary, I mean, I already knew everything was bad, but after watching the documentary Blackfish, my heart just broke. I cried. I really cried. And I think it's horrible what people do to animals. And my boyfriend and I decided after our last trip to a zoo that we wouldn't go to a zoo anymore, because it breaks my heart watching especially the big cats just go back and forth. And yeah, okay, so that question turned sad real quickly. Okay, next. What is your best childhood memory? That's difficult. I don't really have one that stands out. I had a very happy childhood. Moments that I really liked. I really liked to lay on my father's lap, and then he would stroke my hair like that. And when I think back at it, I think I may have experienced ASMR at the time already. Another moment I remember I was very, very, very happy was when I got my first dwarf hamster. I got it with Sinterklaas. I got this big packet of you know, the small wood pieces, and I was like, what's this? And then in the poem, in the Netherlands we have Sinterklaas with poems and stuff, and there it was explained that I could go buy a hamster with my parents. I was over the moon. I was so happy. Yeah, I think that's pretty well. Okay, cat or dog person? Well, that's very easy. I'm a cat person. I love cats. I've had 2 cats during my childhood, and they're both passed away now, and I still miss them, and I wish I could have a cat now, but I can't because my landlord won't let me, and also my finances won't really let me. But I want a cat. I want a cat. I miss a cat. Oh my goodness, I want a cat. Oh, okay. Are you married? No, I'm not. I'm just living together with my boyfriend. Always wear your seatbelt? Yes, I do. I feel naked if I don't wear it. And some time ago I didn't wear it, but that was because it was such an old car and I was in the back seat and we actually couldn't find the seatbelt anywhere. And I didn't feel very secure that ride. Been in a car accident? Goodness, no. Any pet peeves? I'm a grammar Nazi. That's a kind of pet peeve, right? There's so many things in Dutch you can do wrong, and people just simply don't care, and it... my ears. Favorite pizza topping? Very, very simple. I really like fungi, or I like mushrooms on my pizza. And I'm also a very big Hawaii pizza fan. I really like the combination of the saltiness of the pizza and the freshness, the sweety freshness of the pineapple. Yeah, I really like pizza. I wanted to buy pizza for myself this evening, but I already had pizza 2 times this week, so I bought myself a salad instead. And now I'm hungry and I wish I bought a pizza. Favorite flower? I don't really care about flowers. I'm not a flower person. I would never buy flowers to put in my house. I honestly don't know what my favorite flower would be. Favorite ice cream? I'm really, really standard chocolate. I always go for chocolate. Chocolate almost never lets me down. I love chocolate. Favorite fast food restaurant? Well, the fries at McDonald's are nice, but for like a meal or something I would go Subway, just because it's more... I cannot buy a really meal that actually fills me up in McDonald's or something. Okay. How many times did you fail your driver's test? I failed it 2 times. And it was actually because I was so extremely nervous. And the 3rd time I did a special test where you had like twice the time and a really, really mellow instructor. It also cost a lot more, but then all my nerves were gone, and that was really, really nice. From whom did you get your last email? I'll see. I got my last email from... Well, does my spam folder count? Okay, I got my last email from Yoga Room. I don't have a place where I go yoga because there were some changes in the schedule. Which store would you choose to max out your credit card? First of all, I don't have a credit card. I don't know why so many people have credit cards. Because I just pay everything straight from my account. And it's much cheaper and much smarter also. I don't understand credit cards. But which store would I go to? I don't know. Lately I've been trying to focus a little less on getting much happiness from buying things. I'm trying to be a little less materialistic. So I think I'm actually gonna skip this question because I honestly don't really know. Do anything spontaneous lately? Well, actually I did, and I was really, really proud of myself too. I lived here in the West for 2 years now, and I had never been to the beach. Well, I really love the sea, and 2 or 3 weeks ago I decided that I wanted to go to the beach, so I made myself a salad for as dinner, and then I put it in my bag and I went to the station and took the bus because I was afraid that I was gonna get lost if I took my bike. And I just went to the beach, and I went to sit on the beach and ate my salad right on the beach. It was really cool, and like I said, I was really proud of myself that I did something spontaneous like that, because I often have a very hard time adjusting my plans. If I have something in my head I'm going to do that day and it doesn't work out, then it really gets on my nerves. And that's also a reason why I don't do spontaneous things often. So yeah, it was really cool. Like your job. I don't have a job. Closest thing to a job, because I get a little bit money, is this, and I like this obviously, and I actually have to pay for what I'm doing daily, which is still studying. And well, I'm happy with biology, but I'm also very, very happy that next year I'm going to do something else, because I'm going to do science communication. So I'm really excited for that, because it's the last 4 or 5 years I've been doing biology, so I'm really curious as to what's gonna happen now. Question 42 is just broccoli, and I don't really like broccoli that much, but if you put some cheese over it, I can eat it, but I'm not very happy about broccoli. No. What was your favorite vacation? That's difficult, because I haven't had really big vacations anymore since my childhood, basically, because vacations are expensive, man. But like I said, I had a happy childhood. I was very fortunate to have parents that had enough money to take us to holidays. So I've been to France, Spain and Italy a lot when I was young, and I really liked it. And I think one of my favorites, it's difficult. I really liked Rome. I've been there for a week, my parents and my brother. I've been to Albufeira, I don't pronounce it right probably, in southern Portugal, which I really liked. And I've been to Mallorca, always with my parents. So on Mallorca I was not on the party scene or anything. And yeah, those were really, really great. I can't wait till I really can't wait for me to have money to, go places. Last person you went out to dinner with? My boyfriend, because we were together for 3 years. What are you listening to right now? Well, not anything. Was this supposed to be written out or something? I'm not listening to anything right now. I was listening to Coldplay right before I started filming, but yeah. 46, what's your favorite color? My favorite color would be green. Almost any shade of green I find pretty, and if you mix it up a little bit with blue, so you get that color in between, oh, that's really pretty. I also notice it in my wardrobe. I'm getting more green stuff in there. How many tattoos do you have? I don't have any, and I don't think I will ever get one either. I don't really see the appeal. I have nothing against tattoos, but I don't really need or want one. How many are you tagging? I'm sorry, I'm not gonna tag anybody. What time did you finish this quiz? It's 15 past 3 in the afternoon right now. And the last question is if I am a coffee drinker. No, I'm not a coffee drinker. I tried it, but I don't like it at all. I drink a little bit of tea and mostly water, because soda drinks are the easiest way to, okay, let me say it differently. Skipping sugary drinks are one of the easiest way to drink or get less sugar in you. So I just don't drink those, and I like water because I think water is the best thing to drink when you're thirsty. I honestly think so. Okay, so those were the 50 questions. I hope you've fallen asleep by now. I hope you like my new lighting as much as I do. I hope you're not bothered with the fact that I already recently did mostly talking video. I hope I sounded relaxing, because I feel like when I start talking, I often forget that I should be relaxing instead of just babbling. But yeah, let me know if you fell asleep or anything, and let me know what you think of the lighting. And I guess I'll see you next time. Bye bye.